Bora, Didi Hebertin.
Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Welcome to today's match.
I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way.
Oh, what a climb!
Oh,
what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Palmeiras present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The major moment in the game.
Que coisa louca.
It's bounced back off the
Nem
post.
bote eu dei, velho. Não, foi justo isso aí.
Oh no, he misses from the spot.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Chico Soares. Cruza, primeira do jogo. Ah, lá no Waze, velho. Eu botei ele de MLG. Já pra ele não atrapalhar os ataques aqui, os cabeçadores. Assim, ó.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's put paid to a promising move.
Caralho, tá difícil, hein?
And it's been given away. Now who's going to be first to this? And he welcomes it in. Tries to get it clear. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Ai, meu filho, corre.
Serge Gnabry increasingly looks like he has all the tools to make a complete winger. He can play across the line. He has great pace and finishing with both feet. And he has a record on the biggest stage against some of Europe's most reputable sides too.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Não via como é que tá a secundária. A secundária não, rapaz. Subtática.
Damian. Palmeiras are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. It's Lamina. And it's Paredes. Damian. Now Paredes. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Oh, that was vital. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vai, filha da mãe, passa.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Foda, ó, velho.
He's had it taken off him.
Segura e não passa, doido.
Lamina. Paredes. And it's Damian. Now it's Lamina. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Dá o bote, dá o bote. Dá bote.
Trippier. That's Paredes. Passes short and sharp.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yeah.
Passing nice and neat. Threads one in. Almost half an hour in now. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Sai daí.
Cross flung in towards the middle.
Cross.
Koulibaly with the clearance. Looking tidy in possession here. Goes for a shot! Goal! Ajax!
I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for him.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control.
Oh, terrible pass. Branthwaite. Damian. Grealish. Ajax couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He's through here.
Ajax.
Carvajal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, meu
is
Deus.
miffed,
Eu tiro o jogador de tempo.
and not get picked out.
Where? Carvajal did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party
Meu
overly
Deus,
willing
que
to
toque doido
compromise.
foi esse que eu dei agora aqui, rapaz.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Lemina. And here's Grealish. Now, can they get him away? Gnabry.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He is through here. Some good work on the right flank here. Incoming header! And yes, it's there!
Vai, mata o Gnabry de correr agora.
And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Palmeiras grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Bora, Labinha. Ah, Laba.
Trippier could try cutting inside here. Pings in across.
A Laba tem que ser usado só na zaga
And he's
mesmo,
there to
velho. Não
clear
dá
it.
pra usar ele na
This
lateral, não.
possibly the last play of the half.
Fraquinho pra usar na lateral.
They've played it short. Shoots! Yoro getting this one clear. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Palmeiras will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Palmeiras are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Meio atacante. Armador criativo vai se dar bem. Beleza. Agora Alaba. É foda, hein? Tem que usar o maluco Gusto aqui porque o maluco ele pegou amarelo. Cara, seguinte. Deu nem tempo.
Substitutions taking place.
And so we're off again.
Estica o pé.
That's the keeper's ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Out where? In with the challenge. Carvajal. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's very
fora, Trippier.
There's a sharp little ball
demora pra tocar, velho. O Alaba não dá, velho.
Yes, it is.
Não vai, passar o Lula direto. Deixa eu ver aqui. Sub. Da posição, vou te botar bem aqui, certo? Vou te manter bem aqui, mate, certo? Vou te botar bem aqui e tu fica bem aí. É foda. Eu vou manter a traseira do jeito que tem que ser. Eu posso fazer isso aqui. Bora. Bom.
Substitution.
Palmeiras are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Boa, Hebertin.
Jose pinches it off.
Caralho, bicho.
Damian did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Weah, and it's Grealish. Henderson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Trippier cuts it out.
Ele vai, filho.
Lamina. Jordan Henderson.
Ei, fuleiro. Você toca que se erre.
Yoro with the clearance.
Nossa, filha da puta.
Oh, nice touch. Hangs one in. And that has been cleared.
Querer botar na cabeça do ex. Isso, Koulibaly.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Palmeiras perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Paredes.
Eita, peguei o gol. Boa, meu goleiro.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Grealish actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game.
Tem que fazer alguma coisa aqui diferente, velho. Saeze. Vem cá, ó. Volta. 37 segundos. Ai, caralho. Esta posição. Tá bom. Bora.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 22.
Ajax.
Number 10. Grealish. Number 20. Number 99.
And it's been taken short.
Number 16. Leandro Paredes.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 13. Number 7.
Vai, filha da mãe! Ah, parou de correr, velho. Que
opportunity to make a substitution.
Koulibaly, ganha aí. Isso, meu garoto.
This is the time you need that pace.
Não era lá, velho. Era no Kagawa.
All the way through to the keeper.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Agora foi no Kagawa.
Kagawa going full tilt down the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Que jogada idiota essa que eu fiz aqui. Ainda deu certo para passar a bola dele.
It's Mkhitaryan. That looks a cracking ball. He might be in here.
Não, o carrinho em pênalti logo nessa desgraça. Ah, que inferno, velho.
Now, power or placement? Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Ajax take the lead.
Meu Deus, que toque fuleiro, velho.
They might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Let's a look and place it forward. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Out to the right. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And the shots! Goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Ajax are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to...
Up he goes! Really well taken goal. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Now it's Kagawa. Now that looks a decent ball. And that is expertly dealt with.
Palmeiras really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Encouragement! They've scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Ajax could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any...
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
Please be reminded that
your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very